What's shakin' Tabonians? MagniloQ here with another episode of Dishonored, the Definitive Edition. This is episode 2 in the Dishonored game series. So if you're just tuning in, be sure to check out the previous episodes for this game series. And while you're checking out the other videos in this game series, be sure to also check out the other game series with MagniloQ. So far, MagniloQ has 4 ongoing game series, not including this Dishonored game series. So the other 4 game series is Doom, Doom 2016 or Doom 4 on the Xbox One, Wolfenstein: The New Order, Diablo: The Ultimate Evil Edition, aka Reaper of Souls, and the jump scare horror survival game Outlast. Now a little bit about Outlast. Let me warn you, this game is not a game for the weak-hearted. But if you'd like to have the poop scared out of you, or like to listen to someone get the poop scared out of them, then the Outlast game series is a series for you. Also, a little bit more about Outlast and Wolfenstein. There is nudity, video game nudity, and foul language from both the video game and MagniloQ. When he's playing Dishonored, sometimes he gets a little carried away and gets the poop scared out of him, and he says a few bad words. So if this is something that bothers you, be sure to skip those videos. However, if it does not bother you, then feel free to go ahead and enjoy those videos. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump into today's episode 2 of Dishonored, the Definitive Edition. So sit back, chillax, and enjoy the journey of Dishonored through MagniloQ's talented, or not so talented, hands and thoughts. So we are picking up where we left off in episode 1. And we had just escaped prison, and we made it to Samuel, who picked us up in his boat and has taken us to the Hound Pit's pub. Now, it's been a while since I've played this game, so I don't remember everything, but maybe we can explore some new things together and learn some new things about Dishonored, the Definitive Edition. Now, just so you know, I am starting this game series in preparation of Dishonored 2 that will be released in November, which I have already pre-purchased, and I am planning on doing a game series with that game as soon as it comes out. So I'm pretty excited about that. Alright, so we've just landed from the sewer. What is this? Oh, okay, so I have an achievement unlocked already. I escaped Caldridge Prison. Samuel the boatman has smuggled you across the river from Caldridge Prison. He works for an underground movement opposed to the illegal reign of Lord Regent, and has brought you to meet the members of the organization. Okay, so one of the cool things about the Definitive Edition is the graphics are considerably better than the original Dishonored that I played on the Xbox 360. Other than the graphics being better, I'm not sure what the difference is between the Definitive Edition and the regular edition. So far, I haven't noticed a whole bunch of differences, but maybe they will show up.
Extends from sundown to sunrise unless you are otherwise authorized. Violators will be subject to interrogation and detained when necessary. Remember, the boldest measures are the safest.
Okay, so I'm supposed to follow Samuel into the pub, but I do know that this is my chamber, and so I entered through the roof just because. Just going to check out the environment here kind of quickly. See what other goodies are in here. Okay, excerpt from the book of the Esoteric practices of the Abbey. I'm sure I mispronounced that. Okay, esoteric? Maybe. Alright, so once a child shows the proper inclination, he is marked. Overseers are assigned to study the subject surreptitiously in order to determine whether this inclination is supported by cosmological conditions and other signs, ongoing throughout the year. At the end of the cycle, those befitting the further testing are removed from their homes some hours before dawn and must begin the march to an outpost outside the city. There, the children undergo ritual preparation and evaluation till the last night of the month of rain, when they make a pilgrimage to Whitecliff. During an elaborate ceremony, it is determined which of the children will become overseers and which must be put down. Does not sound very friendly. Alright, excerpt from the work of fiction, early chapters. My stomach twisted as the engines of the odd vessel roared louder. It was the creation of Orchundo, third perfect from the Academy of Natural Psychology, or philosophy. Sorry, took me a second there. He was exhilarated, savoring from the small craft's undulations. Orchundo, pulled the lever, and the great gout of smoke surrounded us. The smell of burning whale oil grew unbearable as the machine propelled itself upward. I was too afraid to look through the window, which suddenly didn't feel thick enough, as if knowing my thoughts. Overseer Brian looked at me and smiled. Recite some of the litany, my pupil. It will protect your heart from the turpitude of the void on our way to the outer spheres. Excerpt from the book of the celebrations and holidays at the end of every year. You know what? I'm not going to read all these. Okay, looks like there's nothing here. So let's go back, find Samuel, and do the mission as we were supposed to. No, let's go the right way. Let's close the door so no one knows that Corvo's here. No door there. There's a... No, let me out first. Alright, now you can close the door.
Attention, citizens of Dunwall. The Old Port District has been added to the evacuation list. The Weeper count for the month of Seeds has increased. The Lord Regent has
Ouch.
decreed that plague portents
It's not smart.
will remain in effect through the month of rain. Stay alert and stay loyal.
I expect they're hard at work in there. Let's join them. They'll help you get whoever really killed the Empress. I'm sure the Admiral is anxious to meet you. It wasn't easy getting you here.
Alright, let's go ahead and meet the loyalists.
We can continue this later, Lord Pendleton. The man of the hour is here. Corvo, I'm Admiral Havelock. A true servant of the Empire, like you. Until the Lord Regent purged those of us who wouldn't recognize his claim on the throne.
And I'm Lord Trevor Pendleton. I represent the nobility in our little group. But we all act as equals here at the Hound Pits pub.
This is a momentous occasion, Corvo. I'm going to come out with you. We've been building a coalition of loyalists, aimed at ending the Lord Regent's tyranny and restoring the throne.
At risk of execution, we're committed to finding young Lady Emily and seeing her crowned as Empress.
We've got big plans, but we can't do any of it without you. We need your skills, your ability to fight, and in helping us, we're going to help you destroy the men who murdered the Empress.
Sorry, you must be exhausted. We can discuss this further after you've recovered. But before you retire, you should introduce yourself to Piero. He's challenging at times, but his industrious mind buys him that right.
Alright.
Yes. Piero's as much an artist as a technician. He's going to be crafting the gear you'll need. Go talk to him, and then get some sleep.
Sounds
we can
good.
talk more when you've rested.
Alright, thank you. So let's go find Piero and see what kind of...
I'll be crafting your weapons and gear, all custom work. For you, I will create tools like a master assassin.
Sounds good.
No! This cannot happen now the tank of whale oil's run out. Will you get a new tank from upstairs, please, while I hold this in place? Be careful. Oil's unstable. When it explodes, there is a terrible mess.
You got it, dude. Piero. No, I will not sign off on these purchases. A bag of powdered crystal? Tyvon ore? What's wrong with the metals of crystal? King Sparrow feathers. If you need feathers, sacrifice your own pillow. Maybe at the Academy everything you needed was paid for by the tariff and handed out willy-nilly. But this is my bar, and what's left of it, and you're operating on a budget. We're running low on oil, food, elixir, building materials, and everything else, so you've got to slow down. While I'm footing the bill, I will not approve your purchases until they're absolutely required. No more copper wire or special herbs. If you need any of those things, go out and scavenge them. Half the city is in ruins, so no one is going to miss any of the old crap you seem to need. Admiral Havelock. Yeah, I'm not going to read that one. That one's just too long. Jellied ill. Why not? Take a map. I don't need to use device for anything at the moment. Okay, let's go find some whale oil. And while we're here, we'll go ahead and read a few other things. Remarkably, each specimen I had the pleasure of studying during the voyage possessed some minor variants of physiology. On the second leg of the trip, east of Taiva, the crew hauled aboard a female some 42 inches in length, 42 feet in length. I estimated she weighed 35 tons, and the ship sat low, rocking side to side through the night with her thrashing. By candlelight, I took her apart, sketching and taking notes. Against her bellowing, I cut the massive tentacles around her mouth. Within, I found row upon row of teeth, and a baleen running along the upper jaw. Through this broom-like structure, I assumed she filtered food from the water that was too small to be chewed. Okay, so we read a little bit about a whale. Out at sea, they secure the beast with hooks, with lines cast from the main ship and from several smaller boats. Buoys keep the whale from diving deep. Once it's caught, a larger hook is driven through the tail, which is used to hoist the creature up through the chute. They moan and bellow for some time as the men get them onto the deck and lift them into the scaffolding overhead. The ship adjusts its prow and returns to port in Dunwall, where the crew works on the great creature, slicing off the fattiest parts while it's still alive. Wow, that does not sound very humane at all. Excuse me. So Kavlo no longer has the upper hand with regard to supplies of whale oil. The good admiral has paid for the installation of my own system, which will enable me to work in this place. The oil tank disperser, when activated, will produce an empty vessel for filling. When the empty tank is held near the oil tank refill pump, the magnetic attractor should take the tank and lock it in the correct configuration. Using the lever will begin the refilling process. Once refueling is complete, the tank can be removed and placed in service. Extreme caution must be used when handling the full tanks. They are quite unstable. The system is sound and well engineered. It appears that the Grievous Oil Company has done something correctly for once.
The Academy teaches that absurd idea that the energy in whale oil arises from the need to maintain life functions at extreme ocean depths. The pressure and the cold are too much to endure with.
Commissioned by the Lord Regent, in the face of the growing plague crisis, the dead counter is a position that will only be given to officers, usually of junior or middle grades, in most matters of erratic or curfew enforcement, edict, or curfew enforcement. These officers will defer to the acting officer on duty. However, any dead counter will have command in situations relating to the plague and the handling of the dead, including those with late-stage plague systems called weepers in common parlance. Starting in the month of rain, interested officers may apply for the test, and if accepted for the 2-week training tour, pay will be administered in coins and rations of elixir. at 1.5 normal pay grade.
I speculate that a human being might, by a process of adaptation, produce high-energy humors in the body. I could build a tank that would slowly increase pressure on a subject over a long period of time, and then observe them for years if need be, to see if the formulation of energetic substance is developed. Surely the Empress would be able to furnish me with facilities subject to the necessary legal amnesty.
Okay. So we have our... let's see. We have our field tank. So let's take it down to Piero. Gently. He says these things are flammable.
Perfect. Now plug it in. Just get it near. Perfect. Thank you, Cole. Here, see? The assassin's mask. You're a wanted man, so everyone in the city knows your face. But this mask will bring terror to them.
Nice. It's a sweet-looking mask.
Be precise. There. Can you see normally?
Not yet.
Lens out of alignment. There. Better now? I could create more for you. Upgrades for your gear, weapons, munitions. But our situation here is desperate. Scavenge the city for valuables, and I will resell them on the black market. That should give us the money to craft the things you need. Tell me what I can make
good. Alright, let's have a look. Upgrades. Crossbolt, sleep bolt, bullets, grenade, rewire tool. Okay, allows you to rewire circuitry and turn security systems to your advantage. Consume on usage. Let's go ahead and get some more. Well, let's see what kind of upgrades we have. Crossbow accuracy. How much money do I have? I have 607, so I can only do... Makes the sword more effective when locking blades and pushing it against enemies. Mask, optics, magnify your view. Let's do this one. And then let's do crossbow accuracy. Okay.
You must be exhausted. I advise that you get some sleep. Your life will get even more difficult soon. You should rest while you can. Very well. You know best. Let me know if you need anything more.
You got it, dude. Okay. Go to bed and get some rest. I've already... So, how do we use the, always... okay. So we press... Ooh. Okay. Interesting. The outsider walks among us. Let's search around, see what kind of other goodies we can find.
Do not attempt to house or care for a friend or family member who shows signs of blood on their face and chest area. The only way to help them is to bring them to the City Watch. They will be taken to the flooded district for treatment.
Okay, let's explore around, find some more goodies to pick up. Another book. I'm not going to read all of these. There's just too many to read. Well, I'll leave it up on the screen for just a moment. There. Alright, so pouch of coins, I'll take that.
Yes.
I'm not going to point out. Let's see here. And I say to you, brothers, it is here that we make our stand as the righteous force against the growing darkness. It is here that we unite against the spirits of the unknown that drag us screaming into the night, never to return to our homes, to our families. Together we will serve as a rod to those who stray from the herd. For the foggy gray wastes of the outsider, we will burn a bright fire with our virtuous actions so that others will not lose their way. And those who choose to wander beyond the walls of our homes and far places, we will strike at them swiftly before they whisper to their neighbors, filling their hearts with strangeness and doubt.
My, you must be Corvo. I am Lydia, at your service. Your room is upstairs and ready. When they told me who it was, well, I thought you'd be older, like the Admiral.
Thank you, Lydia. Thank you for the kind words, saying that I am younger, or look younger.
Be advised, the river crust infestation has spread downriver, as far as the river mouth and flooded district. Do not attempt to approach or destroy a river crust. Any items recovered from doing so are considered state property.
I'm not going to read all of these, but I will pick them up, and they are necessary for the mission, but not necessary to read every one of them.
I'm sorry it's so dark. We can't risk being seen. It is a bit romantic, though, isn't it?
Yeah, romantic.
Pleased to meet you, Master Corvo. I saw you at court in happier days, but you might not remember. I was once a close ally to the Lord Regent, Hiram Burroughs, back when he was just the spy master. He's one manipulative bastard, I can tell you that. My furnishings have been installed at last with no small amount of complaining by that antiquated boat. The others have no idea what it's like to suffer as I have. Speaking of which... Wallace, please breathe 2 bottles of Dunwall Red, never mind which, and fetch a clean glass. Well, I'll begin again tomorrow.
Alright, you do that.
Attention Dunwall citizens. Lady Emily Caldwell was abducted 6 months ago during her mother's murder. Anyone with information leading to the location or return of the daughter of our beloved late Empress is required to speak to the City Watch at once.
It has been days since our men were dispatched to stash weapons for Corvo in the old sewer. They have not returned, so I only hope that they succeeded in getting the packages delivered. Piero spent considerable time and resources making those things. If I could find a way to mass produce them, the Dunwall Navy would secure its place as the dominant force in the globe, or on the globe. But back to Corvo. Can he actually break out of the Cauldridge? And if so, will he make his way here? I personally give him odds of 1 in 5. Not very positive thinking there, dude.
Log entry 1-4. Seems we've moved to a new phase. Martin's improvisations have borne fruit. The former bodyguard has been freed and is en route to the staging location. Pendleton's voting block and my military connections. All we've lacked is the ability to project lethal force in a controlled manner against a previously inaccessible... to the point, we need a man who can kill the bastards for us. Corvo is more than capable of that, I have no doubt. N-bomb. This off. Switch. Switch for the hell of it.
Sounds kind of like the way Magnelicube works sometimes. Alright, let's go rest. I think we've explored everything around here. We've already been in our room. But let's go, well, let's close the door. We've already been over there. Let's go ahead and sleep. So I hope you're enjoying this game so far. It's kind of a slow game. I mean, there's a lot of exploration, and you have to really spend some time playing this game. So I hope you enjoy it. I enjoy this game immensely. Okay, so interesting. I wake up and my door has been blocked in, and whoa. This is all new. Huh. I wake up in a dream state, maybe? I'm not quite sure. But none of the Hound's Pit's pub is there.
Your life has taken a turn, has it not? The Empress is dead. Her precious daughter Emily is lost somewhere in the city, and you will play a pivotal role in the days to come. For this, I have chosen you and drawn you into the void. I am the outsider, and this is my mark. There are forces in the world and beyond the world. Great forces that
nice tattoo.
Magic. And now, these forces will serve your will. Use this newfound power. My gift to you.
Thank you, dude.
Come find me.
Alright, so I have to take the leap of faith. Hold LT to target your destination with precision. A blue sphere indicates that you should reach your destination. A blue arrow indicates that you can climb up when you reach your destination. Okay, okay, that's how I travel fast. I like it. Whoa, 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 whoa! I did not make that. Let's try that again. This time let's get a little closer. So that we make it. Alright. You cannot save her. You cannot save her. You cannot save her. You cannot save her. You're not gonna save her. You cannot save her. Okay. Fallen letter. Emily. Emily's mom. The Empress. It's in the chest. Pure spiritual remedy. Okay, LB to the quick access wheel and then press to drink a mana potion. Why do I want to drink the mana potion? I'm not sure. That's why I need the mana potion. I need to refuel. Whoa! I didn't make it. I thought I was clear. Ouch. Is that my blood? No, that's not my blood. Alright, practice, practice, practice. You can do this, Magnilicue. There we go. Emily's letter. Let's go ahead and read that. Corvo, I'm very sad. They say you're dead like mother, but I'm going to put this note in a bottle and throw it into the river because I don't believe them. Living here is very strange. I do not like it, so please come for me if you can. I'm on my way, Emily. Hang tight. Punch that dude in the face. Looks like he's been punched in the face. Looks like they've both been beaten by the ugly stick. Perhaps maybe they even ate the ugly stick. And what are you doing? Playing with toys. Okay. Hi guys. I kind of like this new tattoo. It gives me super strength. Or not super strength, but super speed and such. Why can't I get that? I want it. Let's go find the outsider. You can tell me more about my newfound powers. I don't think we need to go down there, but we do. Probably should go this way. Candles. Blow out the candles. Interesting. Whoa, 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 whoa. Careful with the jumping.
In the days that follow, your trials will be great. Seek the ancient runes bearing my mark in lonely places of your world, and at shrines raised in my name. These runes will grant you powers beyond those of other men. To help you find these runes, I give you this, the heart of a living thing, molded by my hands.
Interesting.
With this heart, you will hear many secrets, and it will guide you toward my runes, no matter how they may be hidden. Listen to the heart now, and find another rune.
Okay, so equipping the heart in your left hand helps you locate bone charms or runes even through walls. The heart beats and lights up when you are facing a bone charm or rune, and it beats faster as you get closer. The heart will whisper secrets if you press LT while targeting a person or location. Interesting.
This place is the end of all things, and the beginning. All of time's meaning is here, neither seconds nor centuries.
Okay. So we're getting closer to the rune. It looks as if the rune is down. So perhaps we go down.
Someday this place will devour all the lights in the sky.
I'm not sure how this is going to turn out in the video, but while I'm playing the game and I have a headset on, the sound is super amazing. You should try it out with a headset. Every time she whispers, it's it echoes in both headphones as it's in stereo. It's pretty cool. Alright, looks like we found the rune. Okay, collect the runes, open the journal to get the powers selection to exchange them for powers. Runes can be collected and used to acquire supernatural powers. Okay, sounds good. So we can do dark vision. And that's the one we acquired, so let's go ahead and use that one. See in the dark and see living things through walls, including their fields of vision. Representations of the sounds that you make are also invisible. Yes, let's buy that. Press LT to see in the dark to reveal living things through walls. You can also see their fields of view as well as a visual representation of the sounds you make. Level 2 shows you important items through walls like secret devices, weapons, ammo, coins, keys, or traps. Alright. So And we only have the one ruin, so we can't do anything else.
How you use what I have given you falls upon you, as it has to the others before you. And now I return you to your world, but know that I will be watching with great interest.
Nice meeting you, outsider. Alright, so this game is getting even more interesting as we find out I have supernatural powers now. And I can get some weapon upgrades that do some pretty magnificent things. I tell you, this game is just a blast to play. Okay, so it was not a dream. I actually do have the tattoo. Optional, the ruin. Use the heart to find the ruin near the Hound's Pit pub. What is this? Okay, bone charms. Supernatural benefits, locate them by listening to the song they emit. By default, you can activate up to 3 bone charms at once in the bone charm section of the journal. Okay. Not going to read that journal. Okay, so let's see about equipping some bone charms. We have blast resistance, fencer. And let's do that one. Power effects slightly improved. White rats can be consumed for mana. White rats won't attack you. Shoot whiskey bottles. Shot whiskey bottles explode with greater intensity. No, let's do the mana, because we actually need the mana. Okay, so let's equip the heart. Wow. Not gonna read that one. Wow, I took a nap, and I wake up, and there's all sorts of goodies in my room.
Somewhere in the basements below, Hound kills Hound, and money changes hands.
Uh-oh. Hound kills Hound. That's not good.
Such laughter, and they're singing the old songs, linking arms. Jack's last time.
If you like, but he won't use it.
Why?
He can't sleep in regular beds anymore. Well, that's what he says. Says he was in the Navy too long. Can you believe it?
Oh.
That pile of wood out there? It's a hovel he built from an old rowboat. Where does Admiral Havelock bring these people, I wonder?
Deals are made here. Sometimes under the influence of wine. And sometimes the influence is the point of a knife.
Interesting. Well, we're getting closer to the ruin.
Before the sun rises, they toss any casualties into the river. Men or hound, they all go in.
And I see it. Alright, powers you obtain from the ruins can be used to creatively defeat enemies by moving through the environment. Blink from roof to roof, possess rats and fish, or slow time before rushing a group of enemies. Okay, so let's see what kind of new powers we can use. We can use the vitality. Health is increased. Looks like that's the only one we can do. You have extended health bar. At level 2, you regenerate more health faster. That's good news. Check out the bone charms here. What other bone charms do we have? Quick dodge, river affinity, swim increased. Speed, swim speed increased slightly. Breathe capacity. Moderate keyhole peeping. Breaking glass sound is moderately reduced. So far, I think we'll keep the charms on that we have now. Okay. So let's see if there's anything else in the area. No, it doesn't look like there's any more rooms. And it doesn't look like I can make it. No. Oh well. We'll go for a nice little swim. What the hey, right? Dragonfly, look at that. Let's see if I can do any upgrades.
Havlux, what can I do for you?
Let's see about upgrading our bullet capacity, our bolt capacity. No, that's bullet. Let's do bolt. And let's do one more. Crossbow reload. Now let's do a pistol upgrade. Okay. Thanks for upgrading my equipment, dude.
Well, let's get down to it. First off, I know that assassination is dark business. But sometimes, good men have to do bad things to make the world right. Our purpose is clear. We want to restore Her Majesty's line by finding and putting Emily Caldwell on the throne. To those ends, we'll hide, act in shadow, take them apart, piece by piece.
Sounds
Tonight,
good.
High Overseer Campbell dies by your hand. It won't be easy. He's protected by his overseers, an army of religious zealots. But if anyone can do it, you can. Your exploits are legendary. Campbell carries a private journal. Once you've eliminated him, get the journal, because we think it contains Emily's location. Recovering her is obviously critical, assuming she's alive. That's the gist of it. Remember our cause and strike true. We're counting on you.
You got it, dude.
Another thing. Campbell is holding a former overseer by the name of Martin. He's one of us, and if you manage to find him, give him whatever help you can. He's a master strategist, and he got caught working for our cause. It'd be good to have him back here at the Howitz.
All right. Let's explore the bar here, see if there's any money that we can pick up. No, but we can eat. And I don't need to eat because I have full health at the moment.
Attention, citizens of Dunwall. The old port district has been added to the evacuation list. The weaver count for the month of siege has increased. The Lord Regent has decreed that plague ordinances will remain in effect through the month of rain. Stay alert and stay loyal.
Okay, nothing in there. Can't get in there. Can't get in there. Let's jump up here. Abandoned apartment. I need a key. Is the key key in here? No, but there is some feathers. What's this over here? Ore? What's this? Oh, it's a book. And more books. Toilet. I don't need to poop right now. Let's see if there's anything reappeared in the chest. No. Okay, so nothing seems to have reappeared. I don't know if we checked out that book or not. Let's check it out. Okay, just in
Attention,
case.
Dunwall citizens. Be advised, the river crust infestation has spread downriver, as far as the river mouth and flooded district. Do not attempt to approach or destroy a river crust. Any items recovered from doing so are considered state property.
Okay, let's go ahead and go with Samuel to end.
Corvo. Hello. I'm Callista. I work here for Admiral Havelock. I'm sorry to intrude on your business, but this is important. I suspect you're going to kill the High Overseer. That wretched man. There's really no reason for you to listen to me. But my uncle, Jeff Kernow, still serves as captain in the City Watch. But he's a good man, and my only family. The chatter in servant circles is that Campbell just took delivery of an exotic poison. And I think I know why. My uncle's not corruptible like the rest of them. Campbell is going to poison my uncle. Do you think you could protect him? You used to do that, right? Before you had your current profession. Before you became an assassin.
I'll see what I can do. Not going to make any promises. Okay, let's go ahead and end this part by meeting with Samuel, and we will also take a ride with him before we end the
Ready to go?
video.
Just give the signal.
Yeah, let's go. Ooh, put on my nifty little mask. Looks amazing. Alright, so while this is loading, we're going to go ahead and end this video for today. This is episode 2 of the Dishonored Definitive Edition. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I had fun playing this game and making this video for you. If you enjoyed this episode, please be sure to leave a comment, obliterate that like button, and subscribe if you haven't already to this channel so that you can keep current with all of Magnilicu's shenanigans, antics, and bloopers.
It'll be a rough trip.
Now, Magnilicu is not the best, and I'm not here to prove that I am the best, but I am here to prove that gaming can be fun, and maybe even introduce something new to you, and always find something new myself. Anyways, as always, this is just an old guy trying to prove that next-gen gaming is not just for the next generation, but that even older generations can still enjoy playing next-gen games. So the purpose and dream of Magnilicu is to confirm that gaming is about being or having fun, not being the best. Once again, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please be sure to let me know by leaving a comment, smacking the hell out of that like button, and subscribing. And if you haven't subscribed yet, what's taking you so long? Come on, Tabonians. Magnilicu isn't getting any younger. Haha. Anyway, let's go ahead and save this one. And I hope to see you in the next video. So stay tuned for more gameplay videos with the next episode of the series with Magnilicu. Until next time, Magnilicu signing off.